listening to the podcast that no one listens to with your host, Kevin Porter.
Whoa, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to an all-new episode of the podcast that no one listens to. Damn, dude, got way too big of a setup going here, man. I got a microphone over here. I got a microphone right over there. I got a camera right here. I got a computer right here, man. We're a professional fucking setup, dude. I'm looking for the camera. It's like, where's the red light? In fact, there's actually no red light because it's a fucking cell phone, man. What's up with you? Fuck, man, I had to, record this shit early this week. Normally, I record this on, a Wednesday or a Thursday. But got so much shit going on right now. To where it's like, fuck, I gotta record this on a Tuesday. What the fuck is going on a Tuesday, man? Not a lot, dude. We're just fucking hanging out, mainly. When I got some Mexican food just a little while ago. That was pretty good. Fucking shout out Anjitos if you're here in Yakima. I think you should totally check them out, dude. They're a worthwhile establishment here in Yakima, Washington. I fully support them. Yeah. I don't know, man. Kind of coming in this episode with a little bit of a chip on my fucking shoulder. I don't even know why, dude. Just got up yesterday, dude, and fuck, man. I just was not in the greatest moods, I guess, man. I just wasn't. I just went through yesterday just in a pissy fucking mood. And, I don't know. This may just come off as just a whiny fucking episode. I don't know. I don't really care. I think I just need to press record and work through my problems as I sit here and just talk about it. I don't know, man. I had to, go back in the office this week. I know it's oh, poor whiny little bitch. Fucking no, dude. Everybody's got to go to the office. I get that, man. I think I'm just kind of starting to at least this week, dude. I just feel like I have a million things going on, and I'm falling behind a little bit, in terms of my work, especially with Video Rental Chaos, man. It's today I was fuck, I want to record a sketch, but I don't have a fucking camera, man, and I'm not really gonna have one. Actually, I will have one for tomorrow, so I take that back. I just gotta wait a full day, which, whatever, dude. I don't know. The episode I recorded this week, I haven't started editing it yet for Video Rental Chaos, but I think it's gonna be okay. I was really trying to, work on my voice and not, yelling really loud or anything, because, I was, just peaking my mic constantly, and it's well, what the fuck am I doing? It's well, you're talking really loud. These mics are designed to pick up your fucking, voice from I don't know what the approximate feetage would be, the footage of the microphone, but if I speak a little bit softer, I think this will help the audio quality, which probably is a good thing. I think we should definitely always focus on trying to make this podcast the best that it can be, even though I do talk it up oh, you're fucking lazy as shit, so I just lay it down, bam. I don't know, dude. And then I don't know, I just I just got really irritated the last couple days, just I bought this, this mic from fucking Best Buy, and I haven't really been using it because you can't really mount it to my cell phone, or you can't really mount it to the cell phone holder or the selfie stick or whatever, the tripod. Don't want to call it a selfie stick. That's such a stupid fucking name, dude. I hate that. The selfie stick. Let's take a selfie. It's just can we just take a picture? Can we just take a fucking picture? That's what it's called. It's called a picture. Photograph. But no, so I was oh, I could just mount it on my Puppet Master box set, which you can't necessarily see it, but I have a Jimmy rig set up here with the mic and whatnot, and yeah, it's on top of my Friday the 13th box set, is below the Puppet Master box set, and boom, we got a nice little shotgun mic all hooked up here, and then we got the Blue Yeti mic hooked up to the computer here, so hopefully we can just I don't have to sync audio for this shit anymore, and I just upload this the cell phone video into Final Cut, and then we just record or edit this on GarageBand, and it's not a problem or anything like that. So But I did run into a problem because, like I was saying, I was recording Video Rental Chaos, and like I ran into the first problem was like I was out of fucking space. I was like, I thought about it before. I was like, oh, I should check my my storage on my phone. I was like, no, it's fine, because I felt like I had just recently deleted a bunch of stuff off there. But sure shit, 10 minutes in, so like I like I said, oh shit, it started like I recorded that stupid pickup video here this last week, dude. I recorded it on it was Sunday night, and I did a pretty good take. I was pretty fucking happy with it. But then I started recording this, and then I ran into an issue where it like stopped at 10 minutes. I noticed it wasn't recording. I was like, motherfucker, okay, let's just pick up where we left off. So I go in there, delete what I have to. Unfortunately, I accidentally deleted the fucking pickup video, so I was like, all right, whatever, not a big deal. But let's go and listen. Let's listen to it back to see where we left off. And I'm listening to the video back, and I hear just like crackles. I'm like, you're fucking like the first time I use this fucking mic, and we have like stupid noise like crackling problems. Like you can't even use it then. Like you can't even use it. Then I went on. I tried recording another 10 minutes of it, and it kind of had the same issue. So I ended up having to like re-record that Night of the Creeps opening like fucking like 3 times that night. I had to re-record that pickup video like 4 fucking times. Because of course, like I tried to record it like all fast the next morning, and I wasn't happy with it. But I was like, no, just put it online. Which I started to put it online, and then obviously the national crash of Facebook and Instagram happened. So I was kind of happy actually that it didn't upload because it wasn't really happy with the quality. But I ended up recording that later that afternoon using the shotgun mic, and apparently it works. It worked. So I'm using it again here. So hopefully we get some decent audio. I mean, worst case scenario is we just take the audio off GarageBand, and then so it's not like I have to re-record or anything. Got a safety net in a sense. The microphone decides to be a piece of shit, but if it works, then it's gonna make my job a little bit easier in terms of editing. So I don't know, dude. I just fucking woke up yesterday. I don't know. It all started with like having to like go to the office and stuff, and like even though I only gotta do this like every like once a month basically, it's not that big of a deal. But it's just like, I don't know, it started off the night before with Jessica, because I was like, hey, by the way, like, I have to go into the office this week. So, like, normally, like, the process is I drop Jory off at school, because him and Jameson go to, different schools and whatever. So, I drop him off, and then I just come home, because he has to be there before Jameson. Just to help Jessica, it's like she'll take Jameson, and, she, whatever gets her out of the house a little bit later. Anyway, so I'm just like, hey, by the way, I'll take Jameson because I got to go that way anyway to the fucking freeway. And she's like, oh, well, why don't you just take Jory and just come home then, and then blah blah blah. I'm like, but that makes no sense. Like, why would I leave the house? Like, considering the fact, like, I have, like, an hour and a half at that point before I even have to, like, be to work. So it's not that big of a deal, really. But just, like, it got on my nerves. I was just like, dude, like, you're all, coming from the lady that's always telling me, oh, you can't go back. It's like, we get in the car and she forgets something. And it's like, just go get out of the car and go get it. Oh, nope, too far. And I'm like, all right, whatever. It's I'm not the one that left it. So you do you, boo, as we always say. But and again, like, it's stupid to like let this shit get like under my fucking skin or anything, but it just kind of did, and even though she's like, we kind of like, I kind of pushed back on it, and give her shit, like, she's like, okay, fine, I'll take Jory, and I was like, no, just out of fucking principle, me being an asshole, no, like, no, I'll take him to school. So I woke up that next day, and I just fucking, she's like, oh, you're ignoring me. And I'm like, no, I have 20 minutes to get ready. Like, normally I don't come in here and cuddle you when I have 20 minutes to, like, get to work or get out of the house and stuff. I have to, like, make sure all my shit's together. So it wasn't necessarily on purpose or anything, but right out the bat, she's, like, giving me shit like that. And I'm just like, whatever, dude. And, like, and again, it's not like I erupted, over the last couple of days, like, pissed off, like, yelling or screaming. But it's just, like, the weight of the, like, it's like, all right, fuck, I got to get this episode done, and I just feel like I've been slacking, in terms of shit. It's like, just instead of, like, manning up and, like, doing the work that I need to fucking do, it's like, I don't know. I have been working. I don't know. That's a stupid fucking way to put it, dude, manning up and fucking doing it. You know what I mean, though, but just, like, putting up with the bullshit and just fucking doing it. It's like last night I just took a break, which was fine. I need to like do that for myself. Like when I do feel overwhelmed or anything, like I have to, stop and just relax and do something else for, that night, and then come back at it fresh the next day, which is what I did. And I feel better today. I feel like a little agitated. Like, I don't know. Like, I always get anxiety whenever, like, I have to go to the dentist. Like, I hate going to the dentist. And I have to go to the dentist next Tuesday, so it's probably factoring into why I'm all, like, got a bunch of anxiety and shit. But, yeah, I just need to, like, step it back and just, again, always tell yourself, like, hey, man, preventative measures are always good, man. It's good to go get your teeth cleaned. Like, it's something you should do, and you should, be happy that you're doing. The same thing with going to the doctor, man. But it's just like I don't know. I thought about it. I was like, man, I should like take mushrooms, just like try to work through that, just to like do something. Like, I don't know. I just like try to fucking work on that. Maybe I need to talk to a counselor or something. I don't know. Maybe that's not a bad idea. I've thought about that. I just like, I don't know. I just haven't really like, I haven't gotten around to like doing anything about it. I guess it's like, all right, just go next week. I don't know. The lack of like exercise really hasn't like made me happy, or I'm not happy about the lack of exercise. I think that's a better way of putting it. I'm pretty irritated with not, being up to par with that. It's like today, it's like, oh, you should go work out after, getting off work. And it's like, I don't, instead I sulk and just get on my fucking phone and just like, just like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just one of those off weeks, dude. It's just one of those stupid off weeks that you get every once in a while that you just have to work through and just not allow yourself to stay in that mindset, and not stay there. Which, like I said, like this, I don't feel is as bad as maybe sometimes have been. I don't know. Maybe this is worse. Maybe this isn't worse. I don't know. It's like, I know you guys like don't fucking care. Like, I know it doesn't fucking matter. I'm just, I don't know, dude. I'm just like, I'm sick of fucking like 8-hour work days. I'm just like, doing shit that you care about enough because it's your job and you gotta fucking do it. But at the same time, we're like, man, I really wish I was doing other things right now, man. It's like when I really just like think about it, you daydream and whatever. And it's like, take a phrase from Joey Diaz, man. You got to impose your fucking will in life. And like, I really feel like, I don't know. I listened to him today. I listened to his podcast today, and yeah, man, it's like it was 20 minutes of basically him just raw dogging it, fucking dog, impose your will, dog. You got to, because he said something. He's like, man, I never felt bad about that, and like, I don't know. I kind of like, for the longest time, man, I just like, I kind of was going through life in terms of like any projects we were doing, it was like, I just kind of stopped talking about it, and, I think about like, what do I want to, where do we want to be in a year or whatever. And it's like, well, it'd be nice to like, double the viewers on this, double this, double that. Like, let's keep moving in this direction, I feel like we are on a good wave in terms of like, the product that we're putting out on all levels. I really think that like we're hitting it, dude. We're hitting a good stride. Definitely the most momentum that we've had in a long time. Like, considering the fact that last year, basically this time last year, we came back and we lost like so many listeners, that we were normally getting. I mean, like averaging and stuff, and like that's fine. Like, you can't like be mad about that or anything. It is what it is, like I've said it a million times on this podcast, but like I've stopped listening to many podcasts. You can't take offense to that, man. It is what it is, man. But if anything, man, it's just kind of been in a holding pattern, for a long time, it feels like, and definitely we're in a transition year, this is definitely a transition of some kind. Again, what that entails, obviously we're doing a new show, which I think has brought a little bit of stress to me. Like, I don't know, I just get anxiety when like I have fucking footage and work that I know I have to get done. It's like, I don't know, it's like, call it being, just fucking, what's the word? I guess, I know, I keep thinking like anal is like the only word like that I can really think of to describe, but like I'm really anal about like Which is like weird saying that, like, right? Like, that's anal. It's like, that's a butthole, bro. Like, what are we talking about here? But like, I don't like starting to edit until I get everything shot, you know? So like, I like to get even though like, you know, we got the you know, the main portion of, you know, the episode done, I still have to shoot a sketch for it. And the sketch isn't going to take that long, but like, I was going to do it yesterday, but then I got into a funk, so I was like, fuck it, just put it off till Tuesday. And then it turns out Tuesday, my cameraman's not available, so I gotta fucking wait. And that's fine. I mean, again, it's not a big deal. I'm going to commit myself to sitting down and start working on it and getting like the audio synced up and, you know, like to start going through it and see if it's worth anything. Because like I told myself, it's like, if the low energy sucks, like we're just going to fucking re-record this and just go balls to the wall. Like, I don't know, maybe we'll set the fucking mic a little bit further back or something. But like, I just like, I don't know, there's an energy to it when you shoot those things. And like, I felt the energy, I felt the focus, but I was like, I don't know, I had to like, be like, you know, I don't want to do a fucking example, but it's just like, you know, just keeping the voice low, just like, you know, trying to keep that energy up, but like not screaming, and I don't know, I guess to be considered like, you know, a professional in any, you know, sense of the word, you know, which I'm not saying I am. But, you know, I do have knowledge, you know, and I do have experience. So that is something. And I think that gets you, you know, the more knowledge and experience that you build, you know, obviously the closer you do become to, you know, quote unquote professional or whatever, you get better at things. And so I was like, okay, this is something I need to focus on. Cause like, I don't know. I just noticed that the episodes I've cut, I'm like, damn, there's a lot of peaking in here. And it's like, why is there a lot of peaking? Well, cause you're fucking like raising your voice really fucking loud, you know, and you know, whatever, it is what it is. We learn on these things. I knew these fucking episodes were going to take time to develop, and it wasn't going to be like something we figured out overnight, you know, which obviously, you know, the first couple episodes we shot in front of a bunch of shitty fucking films, you know, not films, but like a crappy bookcase, you know, and it's like, dude, you had a fucking sweet background right over there, like 2 feet from you, and it's like, okay, let's do it over here. And it's like, okay, don't tell people exactly what's going on. Like, it's not like I'm writing out the story of the, you know, the movie, like a short synopsis of the movie. It's like, just talk shit like you would normally would, and just, you know, string people along, you know, just kind of assume these people that are watching this have seen the film. And yeah, that's what we're doing. And it's coming out good, man. Like, I really think, like, I don't know, like, to use an example, like, my cousin Ian, he's a, you know, shout out former guest here on the podcast that no one listens to. I don't know, man. I've always taken, you know, his like critiques and you know, advice like seriously. Like, I know he's always looking out for my best interest and stuff, and like, he's never been a person to like bullshit me, you know, and I really fucking appreciate that in a person. I remember fucking years ago at this point, dude, it was like over 10 years ago, I showed him like a public access show, and I just remember him talking, like, fucking, like, tearing me down, dude, and I'm like, fuck, like, is it that bad? It's like, yeah, it was that fucking bad, like, 100%, dude, it's a piece of shit, dude, don't even spend time going back and watching that, unless it's like the last 2 years of that shit. I stand by that. That was okay. But yeah, the shit, you know, I'd shown him was like, it was cringeworthy, you know? And I don't know. So, you know, there's other things like, you know, he came by, you know, did the podcast here, you know, in the last couple of years, and I showed him another project that we done. He kind of like talk shit about it a little bit. I'm like, okay, yeah, no, valid points, you know, not say he's talking shit about it, but you know, he's tearing it down, you know, and that's fine, you know, it's good. And then, you know, I remember like months ago before we started this project here, you know, Video Rental Chaos, like I remember sitting with him and we were hanging out and telling him like the idea for the show and shit, and like you know, I remember just telling him about that. And then so like the first, you know, I finally, once I started getting everything going and stuff, you know, hey man, by the way, dude, I finally started doing those videos, you know, let me, you know, send you the link or whatever. And he's been checking them out, dude. And the last episode that we did, that Rocky Horror Picture Show, man, he's like, dude, you know, one of my faves, you know, or like, you know, gave me a super positive compliment. So it's like, okay, that makes me know that like I'm doing decent work here, you know, which is again when you talk about like, you know, experience and you know, just experience and not having more knowledge and whatever, you know, I don't know. I just like it made me feel good, and I just like I don't know, dude. Like I know fucking next episode's not gonna get that many downloads, but man, like I don't know, dude. Like happens so many times where you get a bunch of downloads, and the next week it's just fucking more of the same. It's just like fucking. Can we just keep building? Can we just cut fucking like could I not get a fucking break at some point? You know, can we just fucking keep building a little bit? You know, and I understand like I don't know, like I understand like dude. I don't know, like, how do I fucking say this, dude? Like, I get it that you have to, like, fall on your face in order to, how am I saying this, man? It's, like, in order to, like, you know, I'm not saying, like, I'm aiming for the top or anything, but maybe I should fucking say that. But, like, in order to get to the next level, in order to get, you know, advanced or whatever, you gotta fucking, like, you gotta eat shit. And you gotta learn to like it, you know? And so, like, as we've developed, you know, these, you know, skills or whatever you want to call them, like, you know, like, there's going to be people that are going to listen and like it, and then there's people that are going to listen to it and not like it, and that's fine. But it just feels like we've just been so stagnant over the last fucking, you know, it's like, I don't know, man. I'm a little pissed. Like, I'm not going to fucking sit here and hold back the fucking emotions, I guess. Like, it pisses me off. The fact that, like, I've been doing this shit for 15 fucking years and really got nothing fucking to show for it. You know? And, like, most people will just be like, oh, we'll just give up then. Just fucking give up. And it's like, no, motherfucker. You know, you may have given up on your fucking dreams and you're living that fucking, I just fucking sit on my ass and fucking watch TV. Well, you know what? I don't fucking care, dude. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. I don't know. I love you. I'm not trying to be mean. You get the idea though, man. It's just like, I don't want to give up on that. And like, yeah, life has thrown me so many fucking curveballs, and just within this year, obviously, but even going back all the years before, man, it was like, dude, I could have fucking, you know, like, I had no reason to fucking commit myself to any of this shit, dude. No reason to commit myself. It's like, fucking, I was the dumbass that had a fucking kid at 19, dude. It's like, okay, you know, like, could easily just be like, all right, I'm just gonna, you know, I could either have been a piece of shit and not, you know, taking care of my kid, or and gone off and did a bunch of stuff, or I could have fucking, you know, taken care of my kid. Well, I took care of my kid, and I fucking kept up on a public access show for fucking 9 years. And while, albeit, like, I wasn't fucking releasing anything weekly at that point, that was the learning, you know, the base of, like, what I was learning and where it would take me. And I don't know, like I said, like, it's slow moving. I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say. I'm just like, I just sit here and, like, you know, it's just, I don't know, dude. Like, you don't, you know, I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to come off as like a bitch and like be like ungrateful or anything. Like, cause I do fucking so grateful for everybody that does listen. But it's just like, fuck, man. Like, you know, can we get like 100 downloads? Like, can that be like an average? Like, that in my mind is like a cool fucking goal. Like, can we get 100 downloads a week? 100 people fucking checking this shit out. You know, I see all these, I don't know, man. You know, and I hate to be a hater because I try to keep a positive mental attitude and shit. But like, man, I sit there and like watch some of the stupid shit my kids watch. And I'm like, how the fuck is this popular? This is like fucking for idiots. Like, idiots fucking watch this. My kids are watching it. I don't know, dude. It's just, what am I supposed to do? Like, what are you supposed to do? Like what's the next step, right? You gotta make it happen. I guess that's the only thing that I can fucking rely upon. It's just like, I gotta make it happen. So how do you make it happen? You can't give up. You can't give up. You gotta fucking keep fighting and striving and pushing and, you know, putting out content and getting over being a pussy and, you know, stop feeling sorry for myself. Which I know, it's like I say and record this shit. It's like I'm being a fucking vagina. 100% a vagina right now. But I mean, like, I deal with this shit. You know, I've been dealing with this shit for fucking years, man. I have, like, you know, just mini little blow-ups where it's just like, I'm a piece of shit. No one fucking likes me. You know, like, it's not to say it's like it lasts. Like, I'm like, oh, I feel bad, so bad. It's like, I do, but I don't. You know, it's like, I'm not gonna, like, I don't know, dude. I'm not trying to sit here and say feel sorry for me, man, but it's just like, you know, it's like I said, man, I just want more people to watch this. You know, I want people to fucking share this with their friends. Like, hey, this guy's somewhat interesting. Like, listen to it. You know, listen to it. And I don't know, man, maybe I just need to get a better fucking hobby that doesn't involve asking for the appreciation of strangers, because again, it kind of feels weird saying that, because it's just like, why should I give a fuck what any of you think out there? And I don't think I really do give a fuck what any of you think out there, but at the same time, like, I don't know, I guess I just have to impose my will out there and just tell you kind of how it is in terms of how I feel, you know? I don't know. I've been told, I don't know, most of the comments I get online usually aren't fucking positive. Usually like, oh, fucking wasting my fucking time, you know, go hang yourself with a fucking rope, dude. And it's like, can we just like, I don't know, man. I try to be so fucking positive, you know, when it comes to anything I support, like what podcast, and I always fucking send words of encouragement to these people. You know, great fucking episode, fucking can't wait to see the next one, something. But we're just on such a shit fucking plateau level, dude. It's just like, what? I don't know. It's like, not to think like, you know, doing these next videos. I think I have to do these videos though in order to move. You know, I'm bitching about a plateau, you know, and being on a fucking level. But that's why we did Video Rental Chaos, in order to get to the next fucking level, you know, and keep it moving and not be fucking stagnant like we had been. So that's good. That's fucking good. I mean, that's something to be fucking proud of, man. Like, the work that we're doing there is fucking something to be proud of. And I am proud. I am fucking proud of that. So, I don't know. I'm just thinking, I guess you just gotta keep working, man. That's all it is. Just don't give up. That's really all. I try not to smoke on these fucking podcasts, dude, but whatever, dude. I smoke on In and Out of the Madness all the fucking time, but that's all audio. So, I don't know. Am I feeling better? A little bit. I'm feeling a little bit better. I know, it's like, I tell Jessica, I'm like, you know, when I bitch and complain, it's usually not because, like, I'm mad, but you need to verbalize this shit, dude. I know we talk about getting a counselor or something. It's like, I don't know, man. Like, talking shit, like, just out loud and just, verbalizing it, I mean, it can make you feel better. I mean, yeah, it doesn't take away the anxiety. I mean, it does. I just gotta keep working, man. I just like I said, I just feel stressed right now because like I know this weekend, unless you're like hitting this dude, it just like goes out on its own. But whatever. I believe weed's legal, dude. I love that. I know, it's nice. Nice. One of the only perks of living in the fucking Pacific Northwest, dude. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Life is weird sometimes. Like I just like losing my mom and just like losing my sister, and it's just, you know. And again, like, it is what it is, man. I don't know. I feel sad about that still. I feel like a piece of shit sometimes. Like, I'm like, fuck. I should have spent more time with her. Should have done more, even though I did as much as I could, you know, for both of them. And I don't know, sometimes I'm a selfish person, it feels like. I mean, a lot of my focus goes into what you're seeing here, man. It's like planning out, you know, doing, like, when we had guests on here, like, constantly, dude. I was doing like sometimes 2 guests a week, you know, even on the special occasion 3 guests, which I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, you know, it's like, will I ever go back to doing that? Which I easily could. It wouldn't be hard. You know, I spent the time of getting a bunch of people's phone numbers once I like canceled out that Facebook page. So, I mean, I have the ability to. I just haven't felt it though, man. I don't know, dude. Same with like getting up on stage and doing stand-up. It's like, it's still there. But it's like, I don't know, we're doing other things, so it's kind of supplementing. Like, I'm still performing, you know? We're still performing, so it's like, it is supplementing that need. I don't know, man. I'm sorry, man. I don't want to sit on here and just, I don't know. I feel bad. It's like, oh, you can go back and re-record this. You don't have to release this. But again, it's capturing the moment, dude. It's all about the human being, and that's what this fucking podcast is about, dude. I stand by that shit, so... I'm just, you know, man, I'm frustrated, you know, I'm frustrated that I gotta work fucking 8 hours a day, you know, and just like, I don't know, I was listening to like, this is so stupid, like, you know, this is just me being a jealous bitch, you know. I'm like sitting there driving home yesterday, I'm listening to Ari Shaffir talk about sunsets, and I'm like, that's, you know, and again, that's awesome that he's done what he needed to do to set him up, you know, to live the life that he wants. But it's like, in my head, I'm just like, fuck, man, I wish I didn't have to like be beholden to the fucking man, and like I was able just to like, oh, I'm going to sit here and edit for 8 hours and get a whole episode done in one fucking day. So that way I can be like, 10 episodes ahead and, just constantly just producing, fucking, just whatever, dude. Go do whatever, dude. Like, do different projects and whatever. Create content. And it just, again, when you're just like, you're working it just like, I don't know, it's just like, again, like, it's such an oversaturated market out there, dude. Like, the fact that we are here at 15 years, it's like, I mean, realistically, when you think about it, yeah, we had 15 years, but I mean, like, doing stuff online, though, I mean, like, this podcast has only been around for, like, 4 fucking years, dude. So, told myself, I was like, I don't know, I almost ended this podcast this last year, dude, or this last, like, summer. Once we were hitting, like, the 4-year mark, I kind of really contemplated just, letting it go, and it was like, because we'd already had the idea for Video Rental Chaos at that point, so I was moving forward, so I was like, do I just stop doing the podcast, and we just, like, this it? Like, we just move on to the next thing, which, I mean, it wouldn't be a bad thing if we fucking got rid of the podcast, but it's like, fuck, dude, you put, like, 200 episodes out, dude, that's a lot of, commitment, right? Like, I remember, again, here I talked about, the night that I talked to my cousin and told him about the idea for Video Rental Chaos. And, so it comes, and then I remember the day talking to Josh Bryant about doing a podcast. And I was like, yeah, man, I'm going to do a podcast. And like, it's like in my mind, I just remember thinking like, oh man, it's going to be a long time before we can say we can get to like 200 episodes, like, 4 years later, albeit like, are the episodes all that good? Like, I don't know. You be the judge. I be the judge. I don't know. It is what it is, I have fun doing this. I sit here and like it's an art in the sense of like being able to do a podcast by yourself and talk and have a stream of conscious that like is somewhat entertaining, I guess. I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know. I do so many. That's why I can't do this shit live, dude. I can't do live. I mean, I could do live. This is all one take. This is it. If I just let go of the fact, because I start thinking about people watching me and it just gives me anxiety. So then I fuck up and I start like questioning what I'm saying. And it's like I don't go with the flow and just letting it out. And like I try to like stop yourself from saying something or whatever. And it's just it is what it is, man. Yeah, I don't like doing live. I can't do like fucking Instagram live or something. Maybe one day. I don't know. I don't want to say never say never. Like it'd be cool to fucking like do like live podcasts for this shit, dude. Like I don't know. I mean, you just gotta start doing it, I guess. I mean, I could do it. I just gotta make it happen. It's just like I am a little scared though. Like I'm a little scared of like no one's gonna pay attention. Like I'm not a cool kid, dude. I'm just never been a cool kid, dude. And that's cool, man. I don't want to be like a fucking cool kid, but I want the cool kids to be like, oh hey, who's that guy? I'll be like, hey man, I'm cool, but I'm not that cool. So I don't fucking know, dude. It sounds stupid and shit, but like it's just I don't know, man. Like it's always been that dream, dude. It's always been that fucking dream of like, hey man, what if? Like what if? What if? That's always been the question in my head, like what if? And it would ruin me, man. I mean, I did take a couple of years off there where I didn't do anything. I spent like 2 years after that public access show before I started doing any projects, and that was nice. So I did take a couple years off before doing some shit, but there was always that thought in the head, is like, what's next? Like, what's next, And I don't know, man. I got a lot of friends, man, and all my friends are creatives too, man. And like, we all have that same drive, that what if drive, and that's awesome. And I don't know, man. I would just kick myself in the ass if you just like, I was telling Jessica the other day, I was like, man, this shit's like lottery tickets, dude. It's like fucking, I scratch at a lottery ticket every single week. Not everyone's going to be a fucking winner, but I scratch it nonetheless, dude. Like, you're not going to win the $1 million unless you fucking keep scratching. So it's like, what else am I going to do? Like, again, like, I just, that'd fucking kill me, man. Like, if all I did was just like, oh, I just play video games all day. I just play video games all day. It's like, it's fun. I love playing video games, dude. I love watching movies all day, dude. But it's like, I don't know. Like, when I get home, like, I feel like I need to be doing something. And for me, the passion is media. And that's just, I don't know, man. It's always been the passion. Like, I wish I would have tried being a pro wrestler, dude. I mean, if we're going to be fucking honest here, like, I wish that was something I could have done. But I didn't. And this is, I've always wanted to be in front of people, even in high school, man. I feel like an asshole now thinking about it. Kind of like, I don't know, dude. Like when Eric's band used to play at the Zone or like anywhere, I'd be like, oh, let me take pictures. And the only reason I was like wanting to like get up there and film was literally so people would see me. because I don't know, I can't play music or anything, but that was like my first, like, I was like, let me be your mascot. Like, Les and Jake had a mascot. I was like, let me be your mascot, dude. And then from there, man, you know, it took video production, you know, just kind of like, you know, went from there and shit. But I don't know, dude. I don't know what the point of this podcast is. This is probably like one of the worst episodes ever. It's just me bitching and being a fucking emo dirtbag, you know? I just, like, I don't know. Again, you know, like, I'm tired right now. I'm just really fucking tired. And I just had a lot of fucking shit ahead of me, and it's just like, fuck. I know, dude. It's like, it's funny that we have a stupid breakdown after like the most amount of downloads that we've had like in a single, like, you know, video within the first week, and like in a long time, you know, like, if not the most, actually. I mean, the podcast never got like the amount of downloads that it's got on our Instagram page. I mean, like, you go to our YouTube page, it's dead as shit. But you go to my Instagram page, we're getting some views there. So like, it kind of pays off in a sense, you know. I'm like, it's just funny because, like, you know, again, like, you know, with, you know, again, just coming off that Rocky Horror Picture Show episode, which is like ridiculous. It's completely ridiculous, but it got some views. So I'm like, hey man, hopefully people enjoyed it and will stick around, right? That's all I'm fucking hoping for, dude. Just stick around for a little bit, dude. Hang out with me, and we'll continue to go on this journey, man. This strange, it's a thing called love. I just can't be with anybody else. I don't know. Worst episode ever. I don't know, dude. We got a cool little setup though. I don't know. I'm fucking like, now I'm all high as shit, dude. It's like, you motherfucker. So damn, we did 36 fucking minutes on this shit, dude. It did not feel like 36 minutes. This is the longest episode we've done, man. So all right, man. I guess let's go ahead and wrap this shit up, dude. This is fucking lame. All right, so what do we got? What do we got this week, dude? Okay, so if you're watching this live as this drops on a Thursday evening into a Friday, tonight we will have an all-new episode of Video Rental Chaos. This week we have A Nightmare on Elm Street. Oh shit, dude, my favorite franchise of all time. Freddy's dead, bro. We're rocking it right there. I can't find, like, I wanted to find like the poster print for the original, and I can't fucking find it on a t-shirt right now. It's not on eBay. It's not on fucking Amazon. You get the Friday the 13th one. I mean, I was able to track down. I mean, this one took like a month, dude. This shit came from fucking England, dude. I know Jessica's getting hella pissed about me buying these fucking horror fucking shirts again, dude. She's like, yeah, she fucking hates horror films, dude. Like, it's literally, my horror films are all secluded out here. She's like, I told you could fucking keep that shit out there, but not in my house. I'm like, fuck you, bitch. Ah. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. And then we'll definitely have we'll also have a new episode. We should have a new pickups episode. We should have a new pickups episode here coming this weekend also. So if yeah, man, keep an eye out. I do thank you for putting up with my craziness here today. I hope you enjoyed it. Share us, rate us, subscribe. All right, ladies and gentlemen, till next time, peace.